The origin of the feud between two Louisiana rappers who were once like brothers is finally explained in detail. Plus, don't you ever fuck around with D.M.X. Y'all stay tuned. What's up, YouTube, social media, whole world? This is the Galarray Chronicles and I am your host, Extravagant. First things first, Lil Boosie just recently did a YFN Lucci video shoot. And after that video shoot, he posted a photo with him and YFN Lucci, in which Webbie responded, saying that he was the only one that did anything for Boosie while he was incarcerated. Now, Lil Boosie has never been known to keep quiet about anything on social media. If he got an opinion on it, he gonna speak his damn opinion on it. But up until this point, he had kept quiet out of his love he still has for Webbie. But this was the straw that broke the camel's back, as it always happens eventually. Now, Boosie went back on Instagram to respond by saying, "When I was incarcerated, Young Jeezy, Waka Flocka, and Yo Gotti were amongst some rappers to support my mother while I was incarcerated." Boosie stated that even when Webbie was doing the Free Boosie tour, he didn't get none of that money to his mother at all. He stated that Webbie didn't come see him in jail, write him letters, or anything at all. Boosie then went on to say that he's done everything possible to support Webbie's music career over the last few years. He put him on a tour with $10K out of his pocket for 7 shows, in which Webbie was missing tour dates for, and he also put him in the studio for features for $7,500, which was more than Webbie's show price of $7,000 at the time. He said that Webbie is responsible for his own downfall in the music industry, and the music industry that Webbie thinks hates him actually loves and embraces him. Now, D.M.X just did a IG live with Fat Man Scoop, and when Fat Man Scoop mentioned his top rappers, D.M.X thought he should have been higher up on that list. And when Lloyd Banks' name came up on the list of Fat Man Scoops, this happened.
Rakim, yeah. Gucci Rap, Big Daddy Kane,
yeah.
Finesse, Nas, Black Thought, Fabulous, Davidkiss, Slick Rick, Fred the Godson, Raekwon and Ghostface, Biggie, Slick Rick, KRS, Lloyd Banks, Big L, Eminem, D.M.X, Drake.
Lloyd Banks.
Huh? Lloyd Banks, of course! Bro,
Where is it?
Some of the illest lines ever!
Alright, quote 4 bars. Impress me with 4 bars is.
Come on, X. Come on, I
Give
can't
me
think
4
of
bars. Yo, that shouldn't be hard. 4 bars. 4 bars. No, fuck it. Give me 2.
I can't
2
think
bars.
of them.
Huh?
I can't think of them now. I just was right
Oh, okay, alright.
Come on, let me ask you.
Okay, anybody I name? Bars on deck.
Now, D.M.X has made it clear that he doesn't respect Lloyd Banks as a lyricist at all. Lloyd Banks hasn't put out a real album since 2010 and has been missing in action since then when it comes to the mainstream. Now, as far as versus battles, D.M.X does want to battle a contender. He wants to battle someone with hits. He threw out the name of Jay-Z, but I don't know, man. You know, that long gap in between D.M.X's career, I mean, there is no gaps in Jay-Z's career at all. It's been consistent music, so I don't know if you want to do that battle right there. But I'm pretty sure Swiss Beats and Timbaland will come together and find somebody that'll be a good match for D.M.X to battle in the versus battle. I know it's coming because that's D.M.X, that's Swiss boy, so it's gonna happen. Earlier this year, Notorious B.I.G was finally inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, there have been numerous rappers over the years that have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, including Run DMC, Tupac, and a list of others. Now, my question is, when are we gonna get a true hip-hop Hall of Fame? Rap has been around a little over 40 years, and by now, we should have a respectful hip-hop Hall of Fame. Now, at a time when America needs a political hero, Joe Biden was looking like that guy. But every now and then, players fuck up, and so do politicians.
Clock.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. I would love to see.
Take a look at my record, man. I extended the voting rights 25 years. I have a record that is second to none. The NAACP has endorsed me every time I've run.
Now, Biden has since went on to apologize, and of course, Charlemagne had another piece to say on it as well.
Do you think there's a risk that not just Joe Biden, but the Democratic Party in general just takes for granted that, well, the black people are with us, so we don't really have to give them anything else. They're going to vote for us regardless. Look, they voted for Joe Biden in overwhelming numbers, 6 in 10 black voters, particularly in southern states. They all voted for Joe Biden. We don't need to offer anything more. Do you worry that that is the attitude that Democrats are taking toward the black community?
I mean, I know that's the attitude, you know. I mean, that's why I don't even care about the words and the lip service, and the apology is cool, but the best apology is actually a black agenda. You know, they got to make some real policy commitments to black people. We got to stop acting like the fact that blacks are overrepresented in America when it comes to welfare, poverty, unemployment, homelessness, drug addiction, crime, coronavirus. Like, that's no accident. Like, the whole function of systemic racism is to marginalize black people. And as the great Dr. Claude Anderson says in the book Powernomics, white society has an out of sight, out of mind attitude about racism, and they don't like to have any discussions of substance about systemic racism. So when you have black people who have the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to act like citizens and demand something of our votes, it's a problem. It's like you got, you know, whites telling us to stay in our place, and you got black people saying, oh, stop, now is not the time, you're going to get Trump reelected. It has to come to a point where we stop putting the burden on black voters to show up for Democrats and start putting the burden on Democrats to show up for black voters.
With this upcoming election being the most important and crucial one we've ever seen in our lifetime, we definitely need a Democratic candidate that'll do right by us. Joe Biden got to bring his A game, because it's now or never in getting Trump out of office. On a very serious note, I wouldn't be using my platform correctly if I didn't speak on the George Floyd situation and all the riots going on in America right now. Black Americans and white Americans are taking their side as well. We're tired of seeing death by police. Police officers have been getting away with this for too long, and it's time for a change now. That's why the riots are so bad. I will be touching on this on my new podcast series titled Aboriginal Opinion, and I want you guys to check that out. Until next time, this has been the Galarray Chronicles. Take care of yourself, YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.